And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we ended up winning 35-16 in our first ever game of this series. In today's episode, we're going to look to go 1-0 in the division as we are going to be playing the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I already did the weekly strategy, so unfortunately not able to show it off, but I really focused on doing run on both offense and defense, stopping the run as well as rushing with Ashton Genty. So without really much delay, we're going to get right into this. We'll quickly show off the roster. No injuries did happen, uh, long-term wise. Obviously, a few guys did get injured last game, but they did come back for this week. Here's the offense. Here's the defense. Like I said, nothing has changed yet, thankfully. Um, there is something, if I quickly open these messages, as you can see, GM has something to say that Reed Blankenship is on the table. Now, I actually want to check this out. If I was to just do a straight up trade, it would cost us a 4th, 6th, and 7th round pick. I'm not sure I'm willing to spend that much for a safety, considering even though we had a great week one, I'm not sure we're quite in the position yet to be, saying, okay, we're in win now mode. I don't think that's, what's going to happen. I did not know there was music for this kind of stuff. I hope that's not copyrighted. I imagine not. I did turn that stuff off. We're going to go ahead and sim. We already saw last game. We saw our offense did. So we're going to just go ahead and go normally. Look at this scoreboard. I love that. We're going to start out with the ball. First down from the 21-yard line. It's going to be a 11-yard reception to Trey Tucker. First down at the 34. 5-yard carry for Ashton Genty. 2nd and 5. Tuli Tuipulotu gets the sack. 3rd and 10. Incomplete pass. We're going to punt the ball. It's going to be a 6-yard rush by Herbert on first down. 2nd down, 2 yards lost for Amari Hampton. 3rd down, 22-yard reception for Quentin Johnston. 21 yards now for Keenan Allen. They are moving the ball. 7-yard rush by Najee Harris. 2nd and 3. 12-yard reception to Najee Harris. We're going to go ahead and we're going to watch this play out now as they are. It says 1st and 10. It's really 1st and goal. I mean, if they may actually get a first down, I'd be amazed. First down now to go. Amari Hampton, he's going to try and kick it outside. That's going to result in a 1-yard loss. Number 33, Jamal Adams, the veteran, gets the tackle. Spent a lot of time with Pete Carroll in Seattle. Decides to come back this year. 2nd and 11 now, back at the 11. Herbert, quick pass is going to be complete only for 2 yards. So, Kyle Conklin gets to catch. Had some stats, but that doesn't really change much. 3rd and 9, 3rd and long. Herbert to throw. Down he goes. There's a swarm of black jerseys. 4th and 13 now. The field goal unit's going to be out there for a 30-yard attempt. And the kick is good, but there is a flag. And, I mean, it's not even close. Jeremy Chin. As we're going to go ahead and just quickly watch that, because that's something you absolutely... I don't care about taking snapshots. I mean, look at this. Absolutely well after the play. Decks the kicker. Sends it back 5 yards. Absolutely something you cannot do. Instead of them settling for a field goal, they're now going to have a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal now from the 7. We're amazing at stopping the run, apparently. That's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd and goal now from the 9-yard line. They get in the end zone. No, that's going to be number 13, Keenan Allen. Great opening drive by them. Great job by us, honestly, to only hold them to a field goal. Unfortunately, Jeremy Chin kind of sold us. 1st and 10 from the 30. Ashton Genty's going to run it for 3 yards. Incomplete pass. Derwin James with the bat down. 3rd down. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Throw the ball away. 50-yard punt for A.J. Cole. First down. It's going to be a 2-yard loss by Najee Harris. There's a penalty on the defense. 2nd and 7 now. 10-yard rush by Justin Herbert. 9-yard reception by Ladd McConkey. 2nd and 1. 2-yard rush by Omarion Hampton. 8-yard rush by Omarion Hampton. They're now across midfield. No gain. 3rd down. It's going to be an incomplete pass to Cameron Richardson. 4th down, it's going to be a punt, and it's going to be a touchback. 1st down, it's going to be a sack. 2-yard rush by Ashton Jeanty. 3rd and 17. It's going to be another incomplete pass. 10 yards for Keenan Allen. That's a 1st down. -2 for Omarion Hampton. 2nd and 12. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 12. 9 yards for Tyler Conklin, but not enough. Landon Roberts gets injured on the play. 4th down, it's going to be another touchback punt for J.K. Scott. 7 yards for Ashton Jeanty. 3rd and 5 now. Jacoby Myers gets involved. 13-yard reception. 12 yards for Brock Bowers. Puts us at midfield. Incomplete. Trey Tucker dropped the ball. It's going to be a penalty on the offense. Moving back. 2nd and 15. Ashton Jeanty gets 6. 3rd and 9. 2 yards for Ashton Jeanty. Long field goal. Nope, we punt the ball. It's going to be pinned at the 4-yard line, however. 1-yard rush for Scott Matlock. I'm assuming that's the fullback. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 9 now from the 5-yard line. Incomplete again. Great job by that Raiders defense. They're going to get the ball in a good spot. Never mind. There's a penalty. Are you serious? But we still have the ball. 9 yards for Michael Mayer. 2nd and 1. It's going to be a 3-yard rush for Ashton Jeanty. Incomplete. Geno Smith. 2nd and 10 now. -3 for Ashton Jeanty. 3rd and 13. 4 yards for Ashton Jeanty in the pass, but going to be a punt now. Going to be returned for 14 yards by Darius Davis. 8 yards for Omarion Hampton on 1st down. 2nd and 2. 1 yard by Najee Harris. We are inside 2 minutes, so we are going to go ahead and hop in and watch this 2-minute drill. 3rd and 2 now from the 36-yard line. Herbert. It's going to be complete up to the 42-yard line. It's going to be Najee Harris on the 1st down. 1st down from the 42. They go handoff. Najee Harris finds a bit of a hole up to the 49-yard line. 2nd and 2 now at the 49. See Quentin Johnson in motion. It's a screen to Najee Harris. Amazing job there by whoever that was. I want to say that was 22 maybe. 3rd and 3. Keenan Allen to the 44 for a 1st down. As it's going to be a handoff to Omarion Hampton up to the 40. Pick up a 4. Timeout Chargers, they're 2nd. They have 1 left with 30 seconds remaining. They're at the 40, which is about a 57-yarder. So definitely not a gimme. Catch up to the 22. Quentin Johnson was a bit of a bad throw, but he was able to come down with it. And are they going to have time to get a playoff? They don't. They take a timeout with 4 seconds left, content with the field goal. 39-yarder to make it 10-0. I don't know who gets ball to start 2nd half. The kick is going to be good. I feel bad because last episode was way more interesting. It didn't show us a halftime. Maybe I skipped on accident. I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to skip the halftime report. We'll go ahead and watch this drive. We haven't watched too many drives so far this game. Big one to open up the 2nd half. It's going to be complete to Brock Bowers for an 8-yard pickup. Oh, wait. It's halftime. There was still time left. I was about to say, I know I didn't skip it. I really thought the half was over. I'm so sorry. My commentating skills are not impressive. Halftime report. We're going to head over to Houston, Texas, where we had the Buccaneers and the Texans. C.J. Stroud breaks a tackle there, throws across his body, and he's going to complete it. What a catch! 31-27. Number 13, one of the Iowa State boys. Moving on now to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Won these two teams with the young second-year quarterbacks looking to pick up a win. Michael Penix, he's going to air it out. It's going to be complete to Bijan Robinson, and they're going to win 36-22. This game doesn't really matter too much because it's both NFC teams. Moving on to the Super Bowl rematch. Eagles, Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, he's running it on the outside. No one in front, one man in front. He makes a miss. 28-21. The Chiefs are going to go to 2-0 on the season and get their revenge for the Super Bowl. Philadelphia is probably okay losing that one because they got the one that mattered most. Denver beat Indianapolis 2017. Unfortunately, we can't see the standings, so we don't know how well Denver did in week 1. But we do know the Chiefs beat the Chargers week 1, obviously. That's going to do it for the halftime recap. 10-0 Chargers lead. No one really having a great game on either side of the ball. Oh, shoot. Chargers get ball to start second half. So if they come out of the gate swinging, they're in a real good spot. First down, as it's no return. It's going to be at the 30-yard line. 8-yard reception for Najee Harris. 2nd and 2. 1 yard for Amari Hampton. Already facing a third down. Adam Butler, the D tackle, gets injured on the play. 4 yards for Amari Hampton. That's a first down. Another 6 yards for him. 2nd and 4. 26 yards for Keenan Allen. First down. 4 yards for Najee Harris. They're 1 yard away from the end zone or from the red zone. So we're just going to go ahead and hop in now. Second and 6 from the 21-yard line. Herbert to throw. Going to be caught. That's Keenan Allen up to the 11. That's a first down. Eric Spokes on the tackle. First down from the 11. They still can get a first down. About a yard to spare between the first down and end zone. Going to be a quick pass complete. That's Ladd McConkey up to the 6. Second down now. Going to be a fake handoff, and that's a touchdown to Ladd McConkey. What a play call there. Oops. And like I said, the Chargers, if they came out swinging, they had a chance to put this game on away, and they do. First down now. It's going to be a sack for 9 yards. Deshaun Hand, 2nd and 19. Ashton Genty gets 11 yards. 3rd and 8. 4th and inches. Oh, no, they're going to say it's first down. Okay. First down from the 48. Going to be 3 yards for Ashton Genty. 2nd and 7. 5 yards for Gino. 3rd and 1 now. 3 yards for Ashton Genty gets the first down. 12 yards for Brock Bowers is another first down. Interception, Ollie Gilman, and he takes it back to the 41-yard line, or excuse me, 37, 41 yards though. Back-to-back incompletions. Interception, Jeremy Chin picks it off. And I believe we are in the red zone. Well, just outside now because of the sack. Yes. 2nd and 19, back at the 26. Geno Smith, throwing deep. That's complete. Trey Tucker, first and goal down to the 2-yard line. The Raiders looking to make a late rally. And they go Ashton Genty. He's going to be down at the 1. Really great job by the Chargers. Ashton Genty runs for over 100 in game 1. He's only at 30 yards off of 12 carries. Barely averaging, what, 2.5? And he's still not going to get in. 3rd and goal from like the inch-yard line. 3rd and goal. Any progress forward would be a touchdown. They go quarterback sneak, excuse me. Geno Smith's going to get in. Touchdown. Takes it in himself. And we're back to a 10-point ball game. First down, 3-yard rush for Amari and Hampton. Second down now, 26 yards for Ladd McConkey. Big pickup there. 5 yards for Amari Hampton. 2nd and 5 at the 37. 13 yards. Orlando Gadsden. I'm going to be honest, never heard of him. But he got it. That's all that matters. They're right outside the red zone already. If you're the Raiders, you pretty much have to hold them to a field goal. A touchdown would, and the extra point would make it 3 scores. 3-yard pickup there. Eric Stokes with a nice tackle. At this late in the game, you probably aren't coming back from 3 scores. So, number 44, the fullback, wide open. Big hit. They're going to say he shortened the first down unless he stepped out of bounds early. I thought he had it by a good yard. 3rd and inches from the 14. They go quarterback sneak. That's up to the 12-yard line for a first down. First down now from the 12-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Najee Harris. Gets a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 11. Landon Roberts, who got injured earlier, he is still out there, so that's good news for us. They're going to play action. Herbert's going to scramble. He has all green in front of him, and that's going to be a touchdown. And the Chargers, barring a missed extra point, are going to take a 3-score lead. And it's good. That'll probably do it for the game. 2nd and 10. No gain. 3rd and 10. Khalil Mack gets a sack. 4th and 20. It's going to be a 10-yard catch, but well short of the first down. Jamal Adams gets a sack on first down. 2nd and 18. Herbert completes the McConkey. 3rd and 3. Najee Harris now. 7-yard rush. And this game is all but over. 2nd and 3 now from the 9-yard line. Chargers looking to add insult to injury. Play action. Down he goes. Landon Roberts gets the sack. 3rd and 9 now from the 15. Herbert, 3rd down. Throws over the middle. That's Ladd McConkey. He's going to fight up to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. 1st and goal now from the 2-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Amari Hampton. He falls forward, but going to be short of the line to gain. 2nd and goal from about the half-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go fullback dive. Great job there, Landon Roberts. We're going to remember that for sure. 3rd and goal now from about the 1.5-yard line. Handoff. He's not going to get there. Number 44. Tommy Eichenberg. 4th and goal from the 2. They really are trying to add insult to injury. They're going to go for it. They hand off again. Going nowhere. Max Crosby down at the 6-yard line. Great defensive stop. It's just a shame. We're down 17 points. Geno Smith under pressure throws. What a catch up to the 37. Jack Beck. Still showing some fight, even though it's over.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What a hit. I don't know why Smith threw a touch pass instead of a bullet. Just led his receiver to a hospital ball. 2nd down now. Smith completes over the middle. That's Jacoby Myers. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 now from the 44-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And it's dropped by Jacoby Myers. 4th down. Send the offense out there. This is do or die. Hoorah. It's already over anyway, but might as well show a little fight. Complete to Jack Beck. He's got it up to the 46. 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
Geno throwing under pressure. Tried to hit Brock Bowers. Was a good throw, but really tough catch. Can't blame him for not making it. 2nd and 10 now. They'll hand off to Genty. They were ready for it. Only 1-yard pickup. 3rd down. 9 yards to go. Smith pressured. He just throws it up. Incomplete. Brock Bowers in a one-on-one situation. Very awkward angle. Unable to come out. 4th and 9 now.
It's
Like I said, just playing for pride at this point. Gino throwing it deep. Has a step. And it's dropped. Number 10. Who is that? Dante Jack. Oh, obviously it's not Dante Jackson. That's the defender. I think that's Dante Fortin, right? Yeah. Can't blame him. Tough catch. Wasn't able to make it. I'm so mad it says 65 overall. He is a 68. Well, that's all going to do it for this game. Obviously, there's no coming back. We're just going to put it on fast, get to the end of the game. 24-7 is going to be our final score for today. We don't care about the Chargers. We know they did well. Gino not having the greatest day. 17 for 30, 180, no touchdowns, and an interception. Rushing, Ashton Genty averaged 2.2 yards per carry. Yeah. Our one touchdown came from Geno Smith on a run. Quarterback sneak. Jack Beck led the way with 3 for 51. Brock Bowers 4 for 40 though. Pretty solid. Ashton Genty gets 4 catches as well. Not a terrific game by anyone is the best way to put it. Blocking. Cole Miller, Dylan Parham both allowing 2 sacks. DJ Glaze allowing 1. Defensively, total tackles 12 for Stokes and Landon Roberts, 10 for Max Crosby, 8 for Darnay Holmes. 4 tackles for losses for Max Crosby, 2 for Landon Roberts, Adam Butler, and Jonah Lelu. Second half for Landon Roberts, Jamal Adams gets half a sack. Jeremy Chin with the interception. Kicking, no attempts. Extra point was made though. Punting, 47.4 average. Yeah, really no bright spots. And you know what? We had such a good chance to start out the game in a decent spot, but Jeremy Chin ruined the momentum by decking their kicker. Adam Butler suffered an injury in that game. He's going to be out for the next 5, will actually be 4 weeks. We are obviously not going to put him on IR for that, but we're going to go ahead and advance week regardless. Tough loss there, something we just are going to have to improve on next time. Go ahead and do our regional focus scouting. Obviously, we can't do our free star. We can do our edge rusher though. We can do our safety. We can do our quarterback. And we can do our cornerback. But here we have negotiations. These are all the players we're going to have to choose to re-sign. Jacoby Myers is probably the biggest one. I ultimately don't think we're going to re-sign him because of, he's requested a trade. He's probably a guy who we're probably going to look to trade at the deadline, if anything. Or, depending on how well we're doing, just rock with him till the end of the year. Eric Stokes is someone I'm definitely interested in at the moment, but I think we're going to wait a bit on him. Same with Jermaine Pratt. Just Jermaine Pratt's main one is he is getting up there in age, 29. He's going to be 30 next year. I'm going to want to wait and see what his contract will turn into. I'm sure it'll probably favor us. Dylan Parham, nice young guy. Definitely could get him done. Zamir White and Jamal Adams, probably not. Malcolm Coons, probably not. Darnay Holmes, maybe, especially for that contract, a 1 year, $2.9 million deal. We'll go ahead and offer him that. He's going to go ahead and accept. There we go. There's our first free agent signed of the series. It's going to belong to 72 overall Darnay Holmes. Javon Baker, probably not. Jordan Meredith, I'm tempted to say absolutely not. Kaibu Kelly, Kenny Pickett, Landon Roberts. Landon Roberts, we're going to have to definitely wait on because I definitely do like him, especially if he is one of the main guys. We just obviously are going to have to wait and see how well he does. Daniel Carlson's looking for a contract. We'll go ahead and offer him a 2-year one. He's still going to say no, however. We'll go ahead and offer Jacob Bobenmeyer, our long snapper. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everyone. Dylan Parham, I think we're going to wait on because, yeah. And I think everyone else we're also going to wait on. So literally the only guys we've re-signed is a corner who I don't even know if they start for us. We'll quickly check. They are a cornerback too. We're actually going to go ahead and give Richardson the start over Kelly because Kelly in a contract year. We're obviously not re-signing him at this point since we re-signed Darnay Holmes. And well, he's a young guy who has plenty of years left under contract. 4th-round pick as well, so he could definitely turn into a solid, rotational guy. Could see the field occasionally. But something else I want to quickly check is Trey Tucker. What is your stats so far? Because I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen you much these games. 5 for 64. Okay, so definitely not ideal, averaging 32 yards a game. That'll get you, I mean, probably right around pace of what you had last season. Definitely a bit less, but I'm going to definitely need to see some improvement out of you in these next, probably week or two, or else I think Dante Fortin is going to get the promotion. And you'll probably be demoted all the way down to wide receiver 4. Because I do want to see these young rookies play, and, well, you're taking up a spot. So if you're not going to play well, then, yeah. But that is pretty much it. Tyjae Spears could be on the move soon. They are putting him on the trade block. I'm curious to see how much he is actually going to go for because, in my opinion, he is I think he's a starting running back in this league. I mean, look at all these capable running backs. Obviously, they're probably going to want a bunch for him. If I would too, it won't even let me give offers. They just straight up not want him? Is there like not an offer that? Okay, so if I, for example, if this goes through, I'd be amazed. Character issues, maybe 7th-round pick. Yeah, I didn't think so. But your top 3 needs, running back is there at number 3, and you're willing to give him up? Okay, sure. Who knows? Maybe they see something we don't. But with the injury action, we could be looking at. Let's quickly check the D tackles. Definitely could be something we're interested in with the injury. Calais Campbell, we're obviously not going to be trading for him. They're going to want so much for him. Justin Jones is a real solid guy. I'm sure they're only going to want like probably a first or something. They're still not giving me anything. What would I realistically trade for him? I'm thinking probably a 5th, maybe a 4th, but I want to test the waters on a 5th first. A 4th probably ain't going to go through. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, I'm not willing to do that. I don't know why get offers isn't working. I am hitting triangle. Unless my triangle button broke all of a sudden. No, it didn't. Maybe it's because I'm doing the one thing. Let's try now, because it worked there. I'm not able to see those two though. Okay. That's weird. I don't like that. Well, anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it. Worst comes to worst, we can check like free agency. I'm sure there's a D tackle there. I mean, look at that. We are about to trade for a 79. Shelby Harris right there. John Jenkins right there. Maurice Hurst right there. Ashawn Robinson right there. So, yeah. That is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. In the next episode, we'll be going against the Commanders, who are missing a few guys. It looks like Tyree Jackson, Sam Cosmi, Lucas Niang, and is that Justin Tucker? All right, goodbye.